So how is it going, Dank Division? Dank Dan here, and let's finally do this. I've been putting this video off for a while because I wanted to wait until I'd finally completed the Easter egg, gotten through all of the potential quote-unquote intel, and gotten to see Vanguard Zombies from top to bottom. It's time we finally give this thing a final review. More importantly, I'm not here to shit on it, because that's what everyone else has done. I'm here to look and see if there's anything innovative that has actually improved or pushed COD Zombies in any good direction. So let's do this. This is going to be difficult. So let's start off with one of the major complaints. Everyone complained about how you don't have the original perks. You don't have Juggernaut, you don't have Quick Revive. All of those fun perks are gone. Lore-wise, it makes sense because, let's face it, those perks only exist in the Ether and then get pulled out into, well, the 80s during the Dark Ether. But was there anything good to come of it? Now, this is where I'm going to get a lot of shit for saying this, but I don't hate the way they went about the perk system. I hate the perks themselves. Don't get me wrong. I miss my Juggernaut. I miss Quick Revive. I missed all the classic perks. But the way in which you upgrade your perks, I think, was better in Vanguard than it was in Cold War. Now, hear me out. This perk system rewards the players who stay alive, don't go down that often, and give them the opportunity to strategize. Let's say you're sitting on 5,000 points right now. You haven't pack-a-punched your weapon yet. You're taking a hit here and there because somehow, someway you're managing to still kill all these zombies with your gun. But you're noticing the damage isn't quite there, but you're also taking a hit. So now you have to decide, do you put a little bit more into your the equivalent of your Juggernaut perk? Or do you put all of your points into pack-a-punching? Etc., etc. It allows players to strategize and come up with new methods. It also takes away from the aspect that Cold War had, where you had these ether crystals. It just felt like, okay, I gotta grind out these crystals, then I gotta back out of the game or exfil to then upgrade them, to then have the potential to actually use an upgraded version of the perk, when it's more entertaining to have it you start at the bottom of the barrel, and as you are leveling yourself up, as you are pushing yourself to new heights as the round goes on, your enemies are getting stronger, well, the zombies, and you're getting stronger yourself. Now, was there anything else good that came of it? I'll be honest, the idea of the Archon breathes new life into questions about the Ether story and the Dark Ether story, because it begs the question of whether or not Samantha would be one of the older Archons coming from the Ether story, or if quite possibly that the Forsaken was the new Archon after we see what happens to Big Red Numbnuts, who pretty much gets knocked flat on his ass, of whether or not it's just simply a title and that it's pretty much the ruler of the Dark Ether, the controller of everything. Now, this also, speaking of, connecting to the Ether story, you had it that for a little bit, granted, I always suggested that the Chaos story was going to be linked just because, you had Court Effects being the whole red portals thing, and I was like, oh, maybe it's linked. And then we hear the scientist's name, and we hear all these little references to the Chaos story, and it now gives some people some hope that maybe, just maybe, we'll find out what happened to the Chaos story, or that it might actually have something to do with future zombies. But let's face it, Vanguard Zombies knocked a lot of content creators on their butt, drove a lot of them to become bitter and angry, and some of them, I think, have been driven to the point of insanity. And I want to see in that comment section down below, I want to challenge you. Name one thing that Vanguard did good. Now, it can be something that I've already listed. It could be something I haven't listed yet. Maybe you actually liked Vanguard Zombies. Maybe you absolutely despise everything about it and you just can't wait for there to be something new in 2 years. But with that being said, looking forward to reading that comment section down below. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. Hit the comment section down below. Drop a like. Follow us on all of our socials, and you guys have a wonderful day, night, whatever you're doing. Do it wholeheartedly. And of course, as always, this is Dank Dan, signing off.
Get them to click that subscribe button, Dank. It's the only way we can figure out the numbers. What do the numbers mean, Dank? We're wasting valuable time.